Okay, so now we're back. I have it quietly spinning away just to give it a bit of a mix-up. So to that I've added, just to recap, because I like to recap a lot, to that I have added 1 kilo of raw sugar. Hello, Griffey. 2 lemons, thinly sliced, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves ground, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, half a cup of sultanas, yeast nutrient, and the sugar. Okay, when you've finished mixing it, bring it out and do the old-fashioned taste test. Dip your finger in and taste it. You can dip anything you like, but I dip finger because I like to know. I've already dipped with 1 finger. I'm going to dip with a 2nd finger that I know it's clean because I've been cleaning sanitizing bowls between pauses. Grab your flavour and have a go. Oh. Even on the 2nd go, it's a divine flavour. So, just pour it in. And then give it a bit of a swirl. Your sultanas are down the bottom like they should be. Put it back on and give it a bit more of a blending. I'm using the sharp blade for the blending so I get the sultanas broken up. Okay, so we've got everything in the pot. We've got half a cup of ground ginger powder, 2 lemons, thinly sliced, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, and that's a lot, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, you can really taste that, sultanas, about a half cup, yeast nutrient, 1 teaspoon, and of course the safe ale SO4 is going to go in near the end. So I've got it all in the keg. I'm going to add now water and top it off to my 15 litres. And then I'll brew it all up. I'll leave it in here for until the gravity's set, which should be about a week, possibly less. And then I'll transfer it across to the blue carboy and that'll sit there for 2 to 3 weeks, and then it's time to settle out the yeast and start bottling. I'll go into that. That'll be probably episode 2 or 3. I'll do this one over 2 or 3 because you gotta have to for time. Anyway, that's basically it. Time to add the water. I'll be back with the water and just say see ya. Okay, so in here I have some yummy bits. Now there's a lot of juice, there's a lot of lemon pulp in here. So you wouldn't want to do this in a carboy, because if you brewed this in a carboy, you'd get your airlock clogged. This will come into about here, which is your 15 litre mark. And I guarantee you, before I'm finished, I'll have bubbles up to here. That's roughly 15 litres of... And that's an 18-month-old moving the camera. Okay, this will have about 10 to 15 litres of bubbles in it before I'm finished. So be careful with your brews, how much bubble you get. Now remember, these are all what I like. You can adjust the brew. You can adjust the brew any way you like. You can bring the bubbles, you can bring the cinnamon up, you can bring the nutmeg up, you can bring the cloves up, but I don't recommend it. Personally, my tongue's numb from the cloves, but that's normal. You can bring the ginger up. I'm actually seriously considering the flavour, the residual flavour seems to be strong on the clove, so I'm thinking of bringing up the ginger content. I'm just letting that one percolate in my mind while getting the 15 litres of water. Now you use clean water. I suggest you use filtered water or bottled water you purchase from a shop. I just went out 10 years ago and spent $100 on a water filter, a really nice one, and I've been drinking filtered water and using filtered water and everything ever since, and I've never looked back. I could never have bought that much water. I go through 50 litres a week easy. Couldn't buy that. Okay, here we go. So now we add 15 litres to the brew. Look, 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 look. For simplicity, you just turn it over. Hey look, it looks like a water cooler from a shop. It's not. We're almost there. Now, if you're brewing into a keg like this, I plan on only decanting 15 litres into my blue carboy. But if you're brewing like this, you can actually add it up a bit further, because down the bottom of the tap, I don't know if you can see my hand or not, I can't see it clearly from here, but down the bottom of the tap, you're going to lose some in the bottom here. So whatever, you'll get leftover flavours down here that you just can't make use of. So, oh, it smells good. So it's up to you, but that's probably what I'd suggest is fill up. I'm probably going to go to 17 because just the thought crossed my mind. So when it crosses my mind, it crosses your ears. Okay, and we're back. So now we have roughly 17 litres of water. We have all the ingredients ready to make this. Now we need to do is pitch our yeast, the SO4, and then fill the airlock with water and close it up. This is really hard stuff. Watch carefully now. And yeah, I'm being sarcastic because, oh look, I'm Australian. We're sarcastic about everything. We're even sarcastic about the stuff we like. Which is just really odd, but you know, I'm Australian. What do? I was born into it. Tippy, tippy, tippy. Yeast is in the pot. Temperature's good. That's right. Check your temperature. If your temperature's above 30 degrees, don't pitch your yeast. 30 degrees. So what's the Fahrenheit for that? Let's check my conversion book. I can't be bothered. If your temperature is rising. Big bad booty daddy, big bad booty right now. Okay. If your temperature is above 86 Fahrenheit, don't do it. It's too hot. Get it below, where's 26? Get it below 78 Fahrenheit and you'll be laughing.
It's 1, 2.
And the 6, that's right. The 2 and the 6 together, Harry.
Yep.
That's it, we're basically done. Now we just take the brew lid, drop it on.
And put some water in.
Screw the lid on. Obviously speaking, you saw me wet that, didn't you? No, you didn't, did you? That's alright, I did it when you weren't looking. And now we just add some water into the airlock. This is filtered water. I added too much. Now, because it's filtered water, you can actually shake it all about. You can pour it in your brew. You can do whatever you like with it. It won't argue. You want to know when your airlock's going bubble bubble at the start because you don't want to know the hard way. You check to make sure when you put your lid on it doesn't overflow, and it doesn't. That's great. Recently I had to go out and buy a new airlock rubber because my rubber had gone all non-worky-worky. So now I know that you look for the seal to be pressing on all the edges. If it's not pressing all the way around, it's not actually sealed. Here we go, and we're sealed. Now you do the last final bit. Now you can use your stirring spoon if you like, but I'm lazy.
You just shake up now. You're really lazy.
That stirred the yeast. Hi yeast. Bye yeast. Hello brew. That's it guys. Look, I'm going to edit this video up, get it up to you. Hopefully I'll get it up tonight. Just depends on how things go. Thanks guys, have a great one, and we'll talk to you again.